Brooklyn, New York, and the home of the Nets. We're broadcasting live from Barclays Center. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside.
Boy, you love Lopez's effort. This guy dunking is easy for him. Close to the rim, 7 foot. Come on now.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
And Giannis gets it to go.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
Pass to Irving. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Giannis. In watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim, can GA take your breath away?
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. But none of it feels like an exaggeration.
And the jam by Harden.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Back to Middleton. Giannis, that's a two-pointer. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Antetokounmpo, no good. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Holiday up top. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
To the inside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And the jam by Harden.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick two at the other end.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
A deep three from Irving. No good from outside.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And you gotta love the effort. I mean, he battles just as hard on the inside as he does on the perimeter.
The shot by KD. No good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Here's Portis. Tipped away. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. And Doris, make no mistake about it. Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score. An instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you.
Now here's Brown. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That is his first foul of the game. 51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And stolen by Portis. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Middleton outside. Back to Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Here's Claxton. And that one, good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
I just love the activity, a fireball of energy. Tucker earning himself a trip to the stripe.
It's his first trip to the line. Both free throws good from Tucker. 17 seconds left in the first. Dinwiddie outside. Top of the key, Harris. Over Middleton. And too long on the shot. James Harden getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and had close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Inside, and stolen by Portis. And so Brown will bring it up for Brooklyn. Here's Dinwiddie. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Bobby Portis. The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor jumper. You look at a young man like John Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. Harris looking it over. The three. That shot off. The Bucks trail. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. Milwaukee making a switch here. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Outside, KD. Down low. 11 feet away. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Durant's got his first basket.
Well, listen, you do the best you can to make Kevin Durant take tough shots. But this guy, lightning quick release, unbelievable shooter. So hard to guard him.
And Holiday throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Back to KD. Here's Claxton. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot it. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
Here's Holiday. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And here we go. Brooklyn, fast break. It's deflected. And he recovers it. The Nets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. The first one falls. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
Harden. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth. Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch. I'll say he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Pass to Durant. Here's Claxton. Lopez covering. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. For 3. The shot comes out. The Bucks go the other way with it.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Hands it from downtown. And it's a 3-point Bucks lead.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball. Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
And Lopez throws it down hard.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
Outside Irving. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball. Irving's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
There's a marksmanship from Kyrie Irving. The lightning quick release. Boy, defender better have his hands up and ready.
Middleton. And the layup's good off the glass. Middleton's got his first 2 points.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That is his first foul of the game. Milwaukee making a switch. Harris outside. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And it is easy to get spoiled watching Harden. He's had so many games like this in his career, but you still got to appreciate what he does.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
The Bucks making a switch here. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Baseline jumper. No good from Irving.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Pass to Antetokounmpo.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
To the paint. Back to Harden. Stolen by Holiday. Here's the lob. Antetokounmpo up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Here's Harden. It's good. Harden's got 22 points. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. The kick out to Holiday. For the three. And the rebound goes to Griffin. And we've got an update here. So, the power on that throwdown.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
He lobs it up. And Giannis throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Timeout called, the Nets. With it. And then Durant with the dunk.
With his length and his size, how easy does KD make that dunk look?
Middleton can't get it to go. The Nets with the lead.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. I mean, not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
6 on the shot clock. Now Middleton. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. .109 left to play in the third. Here's Durant. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Brook Lopez.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
Brown. And it's Brown on the follow. Brown's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
Well, hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
And with great positional size, Milton knows how to do damage down low. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Griffin with the steal. Goes up. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant, an absolute nightmare in transition. Combined size, speed, great scoring ability. Look out.
And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Bucks trail by 13. Here's Antetokounmpo. Banked in off the glass.
Timeout.
Giannis has got 28 points for the game.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. How the passion in New York is a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence, and I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it. Just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Plays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
And that one's good, Griffin.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
They double him with Irving. To the wing on the left. Here's Connaughton. Oh, good with the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
Pass to Connaughton. From deep. Goes back up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kevin Durant. That's good from Brook Lopez.
What I admire most about Brook Lopez is his willingness to adapt his game to fit whatever the system needs. This guy has been the consummate pro.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
And it's sent back by KD.
Now, Kevin Durant is playing spectacular defense, and it sets the tone for the entire team.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's the floater. The shot by Holiday, no good. Takes it down to Middleton. Shoots over KD. Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Lopez has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bucks.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And that one's good, Griffin.
And that's just too easy. When Griffin gets to that area of the floor, expect him to finish.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
So both teams making some changes here. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Harris. Back to Harden. No good there. Excellent D there from Holiday. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 7. And the dunk by Giannis.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Gets the first. That increases their lead to 6. And he is unable to get the second one.
And there are only a handful of players who can create excitement just by being on the floor, and Griffin is one of them.
Lots of room. And Portis finishes inside. 8 points for Bobby Portis.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Timeout called the Bucks. They're behind by 6. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. 1:16 left in the fourth. And Giannis throws it down.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
It's Harden with the draw.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
And how about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with. And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Giannis outside to tie it up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And attacking with all that length. When Giannis drives, he's either scoring or at least getting the foul.
20 seconds left in the game. And the foul on Drew Howard. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're down by 3. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
And the Bucks making a change here. Here's Portis. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. The 3 won't fall. For 3, Middleton. No good from 3-point territory. Pass to Harris. And Irving launches it from deep. Off target with that shot. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. What a show. They